Hello. So today I am going to talk about chicken health, and basic nutritional needs for your backyard chicken, specifically egg-laying breeds. Okay, not so much for meat chickens. All right. So real quick before I get into what a healthy chicken should look like, there are three components to keeping your birds healthy. Proper housing, which includes proper ventilation. I'm going to do a whole other video on proper housing design for those of you who are looking to buy a house or maybe wanting to build your own. The next component is adequate space. I go by the 4-10 rule. 4 square feet of coop space and 10 square feet of exercise or run space per standard breed chicken. Okay, people say, well, I'm gonna let them free range so I don't need a lot of run space. You actually do, because there may come a time when you need to lock your birds up and keep them safe. You want adequate space because you don't want your birds picking on each other. That's the main thing. They pick on each other, they'll stress each other, your coop and your area will start to stink. It will annoy your neighbors, it will attract predators, and it's just not good for your birds to live in a dirty environment. You want to keep their immune system happy and healthy so that they grow properly and that they produce properly. So I always purchase a pre-mixed chicken feed, one that's put out by a major feed company, just because it's a lot of work to make your own chicken feed. It's difficult to get the ingredients and the nutrients and all the right balance of everything that chickens need consistent. So you just buy it in the bag. Like I said, there are some very good companies out there that make wonderful chicken food. You just want to make sure you get the proper amount of protein depending on your chicken's age. And that it's clean. Obviously, if you open a bag and it's wet or it's moldy, return it. Don't give it to your birds. It will kill them. So just remember, that's a very important component to raising chickens, or any animal for that matter. You want to feed the best quality, nutritious feed that you can find. Your birds will look better, they'll be happy, they'll live longer, and they'll produce. And that's what we want. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about what a healthy chicken should look like. And this is one of my girls. She's about 4.5 months old. She is an olive egger, which is basically a mutt, but I love them. She has yellow legs. Some of them will have willow-colored legs. She's beautiful specimen of a healthy chicken. So we'll start at her head. You want a nice, beautiful, clean comb. If it's pale, your chicken could be old or ill. Hers is bright red. It's also signifying that she is going to be of laying age very soon. Her eyes should be bright and alert with no discharge. Her beak should be closed and sitting together, not crisscrossed. Her nose, her little nares, should be nice and clear, not occluded with discharge or pus. There should be no open mouth breathing on your bird unless it's very hot and they're panting. Your bird should not be breathing with its mouth open. Okay. The next thing is her feathers. Nice, soft, clean feathers. No mites, no bare patches. I don't know if I can show you her skin without her getting upset, but their skin should be nice and yellow and clean, not bright red, not inflamed, not pink. And I'm gonna lower my voice because she's getting upset. Her legs, go down and look at her feet. Nice smooth legs, no scales should be raised. She should have all of her toes. They should be pointing forward. Okay, nothing crooked, nothing broken. If we look under at her backside, her vent. where the egg and the fecal manure come out. That should be clean. That should have no dried or diarrhea looking discharge on it. So overall, your bird should look happy and healthy. If you look at them from a distance, your bird should be BAR, which is bright, alert, and responsive. Bright, alert, and responsive, which means if you call to them or you throw out food scraps, they should readily run over. They should be making happy little chicken sounds. They should be interested and alert. A bird should carry their feathers close to their body. If they're puffed out or they're hunched or their eyes are closing as they're standing, there's something going on. Birds are very prone to upper respiratory diseases. That's why you want to keep your coop very clean, no ammonia fumes. Ammonia fumes build up, and if you don't have proper ventilation in your coop or you don't keep it clean, it will cause severe respiratory distress in your poultry. Okay? And you can see she's very, very soft, very clean. Her feathers are shiny. There's no bare patches, no broken feathers. You want to look for these things when you go to pick out birds if you're going to buy them. Her feathers are very soft. Everything's growing properly. No broken wings, no broken toes. You want to look these things over when you go to purchase birds. A word on handling your birds. Birds have to expand their chest cavity to breathe. So when you hold your bird, you want to hold them securely but not tightly. Don't crush your bird to your chest because you can suffocate them in a matter of minutes and not even know it. So hold your bird securely. Try not to come over their head with your hand like I just did because it's very stressful to them. Come underneath and hold them to you, but not smashing them against you. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the next component in keeping happy, healthy chickens. In addition to proper housing and adequate space, the most important thing is nutrition. Consistent quality nutrition. The first on the list would be water. Chickens need access to fresh, clean water 24/7. After that, you want to feed a good quality chicken feed. From hatching to 20 weeks, you want to feed your babies a 20% protein chick food. From 20 weeks to adults, to the rest of their lives, they need 16% protein. In addition to that, they need 24/7 access to oyster shell, which helps them in developing their eggshells. It gives them extra calcium. Some brands will say they contain all the calcium that you need for happy eggshells, hard eggshells. That's not quite true, so you should always supplement with some extra calcium in the form of clean crushed oyster shell. Why is nutrition important? Because it aids in growth, in reproduction, in long happy lives, in good egg production, or meat production, depending on what you're raising your birds for. So if you let your birds free range, that's wonderful. Bugs and different kinds of plants add calcium to their diet. But you want to make sure that they're safe. They're in an environment where they can free range without predators attacking them. Free range should not be the majority of their diet. Birds will not get everything that they need consistently on a daily basis by free ranging alone. If you're going to let your birds have table scraps in addition to their good quality diet and free ranging, you can feed them things such as day-old breads, spinach, kale, cooked pastas. If you feed them grains, you want to make sure that they are not wet or moldy. This will kill your birds. You don't want to feed things like green potato peelings or avocados or chocolate or meat. Go onto the internet and look for a list of safe foods to feed your birds and foods that are not safe and ones that you should avoid. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. This is a product that I have been using for many, many years, and I have kept it a secret from people who buy my eggs and even my own family. But I am so happy about this product, and I honestly feel so strongly about it that now I'm gonna have to tell everybody. So Manna Pro makes some wonderful product called Omega Egg Maker. Right? And what's in this is essential fatty acids, omega-3 fatty acids. There's flaxseed, there's algae meal, there's yeast, there's alfalfa, all kinds of wonderful things that make my eggs taste fantastic. The yolks are very yellow. And in addition to the eggs tasting good, my birds look phenomenal. They're very shiny, they're very soft, they have no odor. I can tell a difference. I've purchased birds from people who have not used this product, and I compare them to mine side by side, and I also look at them after being on this product for a few months, and the transition is amazing. So I cannot recommend this enough. It's made by Manna Pro. It's a supplement. You give about a teaspoon to a tablespoon each day per bird. I just sprinkle it over their food. They eat as much as they want, and it is amazing. I honestly cannot say that enough. Okay, so to sum up, to keep your chickens happy and healthy and living their longest and producing as best they can, whether it's eggs or meat, give them adequate space, proper area to free range, and good nutrition. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to find other videos with other wonderful green things that I talk about, please find me on My Green Lens on YouTube, under the same name on TikTok, and Instagram I am under My Green Lens 1. All right, thank you guys for watching, and good luck.